Top 10 Fastest Luxury Cars in 2026. Number 10. BMW X6M Competition. This machine is more than just a high-performance sport utility vehicle. It is BMW declaring to the world that convention is optional. When the original X6 debuted in 2008, critics questioned its bold coupe SUV silhouette. But the market responded enthusiastically, confirming that BMW had invented an entirely new automotive dialect. The story behind this model centers on proving that a refined family hauler and a track-hungry beast can coexist within a single chassis. The X6M Competition carries the title Sport Activity Coupe, a classification BMW invented itself because no existing category could contain it. Beneath the hood, a 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 cranks out approximately 617 horsepower and launches this heavyweight from standstill to 60 miles per hour in a brisk 3.7 seconds. Despite its commanding size and considerable mass, it can embarrass many dedicated sports cars at a traffic light. Visually, it resembles an enraged sculpture brought to life on asphalt. The active M-Aero package, 4 exhaust pipes, and massive 22-inch alloys transform this colossus into a jaw-dropping road presence. Inside, craftsmanship takes center stage. A 12.3-inch iDrive 7 display, exclusive M Sport leather and Alcantara upholstery, and individually heated 20-way power seats deliver both grand touring luxury and a motorsport cockpit sensation. Even Euro NCAP recognized its duality, awarding this aggressive machine a full 5-star safety rating, proof that raw speed and responsible engineering are not mutually exclusive. Pricing for the BMW X6M Competition typically falls between $130,000 and $150,000, climbing further when optional extras are added, cementing its status as one of the most daring statements in both luxury and performance motoring. Number 9. Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S Coupe. This vehicle is where commanding power, unshakable prestige, and daring engineering converge within a single dramatic silhouette. AMG's story traces back to 1967. Born from the shared ambition of two engineers, Hans Werner Aufrecht and Erhard Melcher, who set up shop in a modest garage with a singular obsession for performance. Decades later, that same fire blazes inside one of Mercedes's most assertive SUV coupes. The GLE Coupe line first appeared in 2015, but a complete overhaul in 2020 brought a more sophisticated platform, sharper technology, and even greater ambition. Its 4.0-liter biturbo V8 is assembled by hand under AMG's celebrated one-man, one-engine doctrine, and every unit carries a personal plaque bearing the craftsman's signature. Externally, the sweeping roofline, broad haunches, cavernous air intakes, and AMG Panamericana grille fuse SUV muscle with sports car menace. The cabin wraps occupants in Napa leather, pairs them with an AMG performance steering wheel, and surrounds them with twin 12.3-inch MBUX screens, a cockpit worthy of the boardroom and the racetrack alike. That hand-built V8 delivers 612 horsepower and 850 newton-meters of torque, flinging the GLE 63S to 100 kilometers per hour in a mere 3.8 seconds. It also conquered the Nürburgring Nordschleife in 7 minutes 49 seconds, smashing the production SUV record at the time. The AMG Ride Control Plus suspension continuously scans the tarmac, offering a composed, pillow-smooth ride in Comfort mode and a razor-sharp, ferociously responsive character in Sport Plus. With a starting price of around $130,000, the question worth asking is this the ultimate family luxury SUV or a sports car in a tuxedo? Number 8. Range Rover Sport SV. This model is the boldest form of Range Rover, fusing its composed, blue-blooded character with the ferocity of a true supercar. The Range Rover Sport lineage began in 2005, carving out a niche that balances metropolitan refinement with genuine off-road credibility. The SV chapter reached its most dramatic chapter yet in 2023, when Land Rover unveiled this variant as the most powerful Range Rover Sport ever conceived. At its technical core sits the proprietary 6D dynamic suspension system, which actively reduces body roll through corners and maintains confident stability regardless of surface. Visually, the SV announces itself immediately. Sharpened front styling, sculpted wider fenders, carbon fiber accents, and unique 23-inch wheels ensure recognition even on the darkest roads. The grille wears a more aggressive expression, yet the overall composition retains the aristocratic elegance Range Rover is revered for. The interior rewards occupants with supple premium leather, carbon fiber detailing, expansive digital displays, and the exclusive body and soul seat technology, a system that channels the vibrations of your chosen music directly through the seat, turning every journey into a multi-sensory experience. Power comes from a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, generating around 626 horsepower, propelling the Sport SV from rest to 60 miles per hour in approximately 3.6 seconds, with a top speed of 180 miles per hour. Euro NCAP bestowed a maximum 5-star safety rating on the Range Rover Sport in 2022, confirming that capability and safety walk hand in hand. The 2026 Range Rover Sport SV starts from approximately $153,850, with bespoke configurations pushing that figure even higher. Do you believe the Range Rover Sport SV truly represents the pinnacle of luxury performance SUVs, or does something better exist at this price point? Number 7. BMW M5. This is no ordinary executive saloon. It carries the heart of a supercar concealed beneath a composed, professional exterior. The M5 story began in 1984, when BMW transplanted a power plant derived from the legendary M1 supercar into a standard 5 Series body, birthing one of history's most revered performance sedans. Its founding philosophy has never wavered: spacious enough for the family, yet savage enough to silence rivals on a circuit. That first-generation M5 was assembled entirely by hand, and because production numbers were deliberately limited, surviving examples have become prized collector pieces today. The latest M5 breaks new ground by introducing a plug-in hybrid system for the very first time in the model's 4-decade history, marrying the raw urgency of a traditional V8 with the instantaneous response of an electric motor. The powertrain combines a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 and an electric motor to produce a combined output of around 717 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. This colossal energy is distributed through the MX Drive all-wheel drive system, making the M5 explosive despite its substantial weight. Visually, widened fenders, an aggressive front apron, large air intakes, quad-exit exhausts, and M-specific detailing distinguish it sharply from any standard 5 Series. Inside, the M steering wheel, contoured sport seats, sweeping curved display, premium materials, and configurable M drive modes deliver an environment that is simultaneously a business-class lounge and a racing cockpit. The new BMW M5 starts at approximately $120,000, a figure that rises with bespoke options. Number 6. Audi RS Q8 Performance. This is a machine that wears the costume of a practical family SUV, while harboring the soul of an all-out supercar beneath its sculpted skin. The Audi Q8 family arrived in 2018 as the brand's most prestigious SUV coupe flagship. Audi Sport injected its racing DNA into that luxury body in 2019 with the RS Q8, and the performance variant takes that formula to an even sharper, more visceral extreme. The RS Q8 once etched its name into motorsport history by setting a landmark lap time around the Nürburgring, cementing its reputation as a benchmark for SUV performance. Under the bonnet lies a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, and in performance specification, it produces around 631 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. The result: a sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 3.4 seconds, a staggering achievement for a vehicle of this mass. Externally, the imposing single-frame grille, wide air intakes, piercing LED matrix headlights, large-diameter wheels, and distinctive oval RS exhaust tips project an air of controlled menace. The cabin pairs premium leather and carbon fiber with RS sport seats, the virtual cockpit digital display, and cutting-edge driver technology, enveloping the driver in a fusion of business-class comfort and racing-bred intensity. Standard ceramic brakes and adaptive air suspension come fitted as standard, ensuring composed, stable behavior not only in straight-line blasts, but also through high-speed corners. The 2026 Audi RS Q8 Performance opens at around $138,300, climbing further with added options. Number 5. Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. This car is one of the most viscerally emotional expressions of Italian passion ever wrapped in a 4-door body. Introduced in 2015 as the centerpiece of Alfa Romeo's triumphant return to form, the Quadrifoglio version became the brand's definitive answer to established rivals such as the BMW M3 and Mercedes AMG C63. The name Quadrifoglio means four-leaf clover in Italian and is among Alfa Romeo's most storied symbols, representing racing heritage, good fortune, and the relentless pursuit of performance. Its 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V6 has engineering lineage directly linked to Ferrari, a bloodline that infuses it with a character unlike any rival. This V6 produces between 505 and 520 horsepower, depending on specification, and with drive sent exclusively through the rear wheels, the Giulia delivers a viscerally pure, emotionally charged driving experience that precious few modern cars can replicate. The sprint from standstill to 100 km per hour takes around 3.9 seconds, while the top speed surpasses 300 km per hour. Outside, the iconic triangular Alfa Romeo Scudetto grille, aggressive air intakes, carbon fiber flourishes, and a quad-pipe exhaust system give this saloon an edge that is far from subtle. Inside, the driver-focused cockpit showcases sport seats, Alcantara and carbon fiber detailing, large paddle shifters, and premium materials that marry Italian flair with racing intent. Safety credentials are solid, with the Giulia performing well across key IIHS categories. Pricing begins at roughly $90,000 to $100,000, with higher configurations exceeding that range. While some rivals may edge ahead in raw technology, in terms of sound, sensation, design, and character, the Giulia Quadrifoglio leaves a mark that outlasts any spec sheet comparison. Number 4. Lamborghini Urus SE. This vehicle represents one of Lamborghini's most courageous leaps toward the future. The Urus story began in 2017, when Lamborghini channeled its supercar philosophy into a more spacious, versatile, and everyday-friendly format. The SE variant arrived in 2024 as the first plug-in hybrid in Urus history, signaling the brand's confident embrace of electrification without surrendering any of its theatrical character. The Urus SE draws on both a combustion engine and an electric motor simultaneously, and this combination makes it not only more powerful than any previous Urus, but also more intelligent and technologically advanced than anything the Sant'Agata factory has produced for the road in this segment. Beneath its reshaped bodywork, a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 and an electric motor combine to generate approximately 800 horsepower. From standstill, 100 km per hour arrives in around 3.4 seconds, with a top speed of approximately 312 km per hour. The exterior has been freshened with a redesigned front bumper, sharper LED headlight signatures, more aggressive air intakes, and the unmistakable wide Lamborghini stance, ensuring it reads as a supercar at every angle, regardless of how many school runs it completes. At the rear, the revised light cluster, substantial diffuser, and quad-exit exhausts broadcast its performance credentials without needing to say a word. Inside, premium leather, carbon fiber surfaces, large touchscreens, an updated multimedia interface, and a driver-focused environment make the Urus SE feel like both a high-performance machine and a rolling luxury lounge. Starting prices range from approximately $260,000 to $300,000, with bespoke configurations exceeding that threshold. Number 3. Ferrari Purosangue. This model is regarded as one of Ferrari's most audacious undertakings, as it is the brand's very first four-door, four-seat production car to reach the public. Unveiled in 2022, the Purosangue, which translates to thoroughbred or pure blood in Italian, was born from Ferrari's ambition to deliver supercar performance, lavish luxury, and genuine family usability within a single uncompromising package. Despite years of publicly resisting the concept of an SUV, Ferrari carefully avoids that label, preferring to position the Purosangue as a high-performance four-seat Ferrari in its own exclusive category. From the outside, the long bonnet, low-sweeping roofline, concealed rear door handles, and aggressive aerodynamic channels give it the visual DNA of a grand touring coupe far more than a traditional SUV. The cabin places 4 occupants in individual seats surrounded by handcrafted leather, Alcantara, and precious materials, while a dedicated display for the front passenger enriches the luxury experience for everyone on board. Powering it all is a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine generating 715 horsepower and 528 pound-feet of torque, a naturally aspirated V12 in an era where forced induction dominates, a statement of principle as much as engineering. From rest, 100 km per hour arrives in approximately 3.3 seconds, with a top speed in excess of 310 km per hour, numbers that silence skeptics. The Purosangue is priced from approximately $400,000 to $430,000, with individual customization and special packages pushing that figure substantially higher. Number 2. Porsche 911 GT2 Rupees. This machine represents Porsche's most extreme answer to the question of how uncompromising a road-legal 911 can truly become. Its lineage stretches back to the raw GT2 racing models of the 1990s, but the GT2 Rupees achieved its most legendary form in 2017, emerging as the most intimidating road car in the entire 911 family. Porsche took the familiar, daily usable 911 silhouette and reworked it into a rear-wheel drive, turbocharged weapon built primarily with the race circuit in mind. The GT2 Rupees inscribed its name permanently in motorsport history with a series of devastating circuit lap records, and the GT2 Rupees Mr. Variant famously completed the Nürburgring Nordschleife in a staggering 6 minutes 40.3 seconds. The engine beneath that carbon fiber lid is a 3.8-liter twin-turbo flat-six, producing around 700 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. All of that output drives only the rear axle through a 7-speed PDK transmission, enabling a 0 to 100 km/h sprint in approximately 2.8 seconds. Externally, the towering rear wing, widened air intakes, extensive carbon fiber bodywork, and aggressive low-slung stance mark it as something fundamentally different from any standard 911. Inside, comfort takes a backseat to purpose. Alcantara trim, form-hugging sports seats, weight-saving materials, and a driver-centric cockpit leave no doubt about this car's primary obsession. Originally priced from around $393,200, with the Weissach package adding a further $31,000, its rarity, lap record heritage, and cult status among Porsche enthusiasts have driven pre-owned values well beyond original retail prices. Number 1. Yangwang U9 Extreme. This vehicle is the most unrestrained creation to emerge from BYD's premium Yangwang brand, and it carries a declaration to the electric hypercar world. China is no longer chasing the leaders. It has arrived at the front of the grid. The U9 made its public debut in 2023, entered customer hands in 2024, and the Extreme Edition later materialized as a limited production track-focused variant engineered for absolute speed. The defining moment in this car's story came in 2025 when it reached 496.22 km/h at the Papenburg test track in Germany, claiming the title of the world's fastest series production car and surpassing the iconic benchmark previously held by the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300+. Its propulsion system consists of 4 electric motors producing a combined output approaching 3,000 horsepower, transforming this machine into what can only be described as a silent hypersonic rocket. The Extreme version's exterior amplifies the standard U9's already dramatic presence: a lower, wider stance, razor-sharp aerodynamic forms, enormous air channels, track-focused wheel designs, and an aggressive hypercar posture that communicates intent from every angle. One of its most extraordinary capabilities is the DSUSX intelligent suspension system, which can briefly lift the car's wheels off the ground, a feat that blurs the line between automotive engineering and the laws of physics. Inside, the futuristic cockpit combines premium materials with expansive digital displays and a driver-centric sport environment, presenting it as equally a pinnacle of technology and a statement of luxury. While the standard U9 is priced at approximately $236,000, the Extreme Edition was reportedly offered at the 2026 Beijing Auto Show for around $2.80 to $2.9 million.